What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Street Fighter V Pulse. First of all, welcome to Install 22. So we're finally here. We're back with a big offline event here in Finland.
Yeah.
And you're here as well. It's great to see you again.
Yeah, great to see you too.
Neighbor from Sweden.
Yeah. Been visiting again.
Sorry?
It's always nice with the communities between Finland and Sweden because when we have tournaments, you guys come over.
Yeah, that's
And we
true.
try to do the same here.
Exactly, yeah. Because it's not that big of a distance, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the south. It's pretty far.
Oh, okay. Well, more respect to you. But anyway, we're starting off with Street Fighter V for today. Some notable players for the whole tournament include Dr. Gulak, yourself, then there's Valix, who's had a kind of a break for the game, but he's back here, always like repping the scene. That's good.
I mean, sometimes when people take breaks, they come back stronger with new ideas. So.
Of course, and now that we have a release date for the game, for example, we can, people can adjust their own timing. If they want to continue or they want to have a break now, that's fine as well. It's just, you're basically, doing whatever feels the best at that moment.
For sure.
And some other notable players, Lohi's here. He's changed his mains actually recently, and he was at UFA as well. Competing with his Oro, which is really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
and of
nice
course, Yonsei is here as well.
Yonsei here, of course. How could I ever forget him?
He's been doing really well this year. Actually,
yeah, he has
both
been
in World Warrior and CPT.
Yeah, that's I think it's really impressive how he has kind of finally found his own rhythm for the game because he's one of those old Street Fighter 4 heads.
Yeah, he doesn't play that much like online,
right? He doesn't
right?
play that much like, or at least he doesn't make too much of a fuss about it.
Yeah.
But I think he has like 2 or 3 accounts, and they're all like ultra diamond level or something.
If you're a fighting gamer, you're always practicing up here. I mean, you're thinking about it, even if you're not playing about it. If you face a problem, that's gonna be biting you until you solve.
Obviously.
Until you find the solution.
Yeah. But obviously, we're very happy to be here with the offline. Shout-outs to all our sponsors. For example, we have Nocco, the tasty drinks, from No Carbs Company. Always love to see that. Okay, so we're going to have Gamma versus Hobie. So that's most likely going to be Menat versus Zangief, possibly?
Yeah,
I'm not sure what Gamma plays.
I think Gamma's also played
Bison,
right?
Yes, and
that's not a great matchup for Menat.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I feel like Bison is not a bad pick for if you play Geef as a main.
Yeah.
I think Bison is not a bad pick as a secondary,
for sure.
cover those awful matchups.
Because you don't want to play Geef in this matchup.
Yeah,
unless you're a masochist or something. But
I mean, in general, all Zangief players kind of are masochists. So there's that.
And sadists as well, because nobody wants to play them.
No.
Doesn't matter how good of a matchup you have against Geef, you're always sweating if that's your first match in pools.
That's big true. Like even if the character is arguably one of the weakest in the game right now, I would never want to face this character in the pool.
I mean, once he gets an EXSPD, he's the best character in the game. But he has to get
for
there,
that
right?
shining one moment, he's the best character in the game. But anyway, we're starting off soon, and I'm actually excited to see what people are going to be playing. Like Hobie, he has a Nekali as well, so I'm not sure how he's feeling about like. And I haven't seen him play for a moment.
Yeah, but I think, even if it's not that great for Menat, those stubby normals of Nekali against
it's not any
Geef,
winner, honestly. Yeah, that's how I feel as well.
And they both have the V-trigger power-up, so in that regards, it's like kind of an even pick when it comes to V-triggers.
Yeah. But before we start off, I can shout out some sponsors. Like I said before, No Carbs Company, Nocco, and we have the City of Helsinki, for example. We got Jim's PC Store. Shout outs for them for borrowing some PCs for the setups, for example. Sugoi, the local arcade here in Helsinki. And, of course, Assembly. And we were at Assembly Summer not too long ago, just a few months ago. Which was a great tournament as well. Like all of these players who are now here were there as well.
Okay.
So I'm seeing Gamma is hovering over the Bison, so he's probably...
Hobie is like, am I going to go back to the roots with the Ryu?
Go back to the roots? At this point in the game's lifespan? Interesting.
But you never know, since it's been like 2 years almost of the pandemic.
But honestly, like in this game, Zangief versus Ryu, it's not that bad for Zangief. So honestly, if he would go for Ryu... So if he would go with Ryu, I would definitely say that he would go with Zangief.
Yeah, I mean, it's Zangief struggles in the beginning, but once he gets the B-trigger one, you know, and then you can't throw fireballs anymore.
And like Lariat is actually a really good tool.
Yeah.
And the jumping is really good as well. Like jumping medium kick, it's actually a really good jumping in this game.
Yeah, it is, and like with unless you're like Ken or something, it's hard, or Luke, it's hard to cover all the angles.
All right, so I think we're waiting for a moment. There's some sound issues on the setup there.
Yeah, we do want to make sure the players can hear.
Of course.
Everything. Hear every hit.
Yeah, that's the first priority for sure. But before we start off, they're hovering over the characters. Okay, so it's definitely going to be Menat versus Bison.
Yeah,
just like we kind of talked before. Yeah.
Interesting, Hobie going with V-Skill 2. I think he predominantly plays V-Skill 2, right?
Oh, okay.
I think what that does is it covers part of the neutral that Menat doesn't cover otherwise once the orb is out, because you can do the V-Skill 2, cancel into the orb recall and get some more plus frames. So.
Yeah, that's true. And we've seen Gamma go with the V-Skill 1. We saw Yonsei use the same V-Skill against Wickerman's Barnet, for example. And it's actually pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup kind of canon for install. This was the Grand Finals 2019.
Yeah. Oh, nice Antire. The crouch fierce already from Gamma, showing that he's ready for those jump-ins.
Yeah, and got the Hobie in the corner already, which is where exactly you want Menat.
Yeah, and got the projectile as well. Okay, using that. It is 3 hits, so you gotta remember that. Has a great amount of durability. Yeah. And that's one of the pain points in the matchup, probably, the EX head stomp. Like, it's actually a really good tool against Menat.
Oh yeah, can't really commit to any of her big buttons with that.
I don't know if he predicted the V-shift, but he got a small punish there, and the EX scissors. There you go. Oh, tried to paint the fence, but Hobie was ready to answer back.
Yeah. Oh, Hobie now in V-trigger.
Okay, setting up the V-trigger.
Yeah, gonna need a...
Oh, already kind of reads it. I think that was accidental.
Yeah, nerves.
Yeah. It's always, you're the first match on the stream, like it's the worst feeling.
Yeah, I actually talked with Hobie
like
just before this, and he was like, I don't want to play this.
Oh, I have to warm up the bench? Oh, no. But nice, Hobie working that super in, gets the first round. It was a little rough road for him in the first round here, but because I feel like Gamma dictated the pace for the most of the time, but Hobie made a clutch.
Yeah, I think Gamma a bit overcommitted when he did the Psycho Crusher and cornered himself, because he was in a good position there.
Yeah. This is a matchup, even though Bison has the edge in this matchup, you still gotta be patient. It's against Menat, so you always kind of have to, you know, and as a Bison in this game anyway, you should be, you know, playing patiently, because he doesn't have the movement speed. Some of his buttons are really slow. Obviously, you can kind of press them freely sometimes, but you need to know when to take your own chances.
Oh, he's doing well here, I think.
Yeah,
Hobie calling him out a bit with the sweeps and stuff to stuff some of the buttons, but
I really like how Gamma is getting the V-skill as well. Like, there you go, setting up the plus frames in the corner.
More plus
frames.
So
many plus frames right now. Catches on the air, Menat's jump is kind of slow, so that's a problem there.
Yeah. I hope he somehow survived, but he's back in the corner without the orb now.
Yeah, and that was a good jumping from Gamma as well. Oh, nice! Answers back there for a moment. Almost has the V-trigger, so Hobie's going to be able to mount the offense soon.
Yeah.
Needs to be aware of Gamma. Oh, he tried to probably dash into the command grab. Yeah, that's the Geef kicking in. His inner Geef.
Oh, he should be dead here.
Yeah, let's see if he doesn't drop the combo this time. Okay, setting up the jumping. Dash up, okay, looking nice.
Yeah. Didn't go for the full conversion, just enough to
You know what's crazy? Perfect. Even though like he got the super there at the end, but the scaling is so crazy. For a moment I was like, is this gonna kill?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Menat players got that down. They know where the limit is. Yeah. I think Gamma is doing well here. Like the game plan is there. He knows what he wants to do. Then it always comes down to the decision making, you know. Like, do I activate V-trigger when I know Menat's V-trigger is coming up, if I have the life lead, if I have the corner? And for Hobie, I think Hobie's been struggling in the first part, but finding his ways
Yeah,
out
but
of the
he
corner.
gets the V-trigger, which
Yeah.
just sets up the, the momentum
Yeah.
so strong. And I think that's one of the most annoying things about Menat. You gotta be super patient at the first few moments of the game. And at the end, when she gets the V-trigger,
Yeah.
you still have to you have to suddenly change your whole momentum to being defensive.
Yeah. Oh, that should be a punish.
Yeah. That was probably negative edge from Gamma.
Yeah.
So he got the...
And I've noticed that since it's the first time we're on PlayStation for a while, that
Yeah.
because it's a little bit different in the
Yeah.
inputs, sometimes you press the button too long.
Yeah, I got some I tried doing some command normals and I got some charge inputs yesterday, for example. It's definitely different. Got the B skill. There you go, snipes off with the psycho power.
I think that's Gamma's first game.
Yeah,
Looking strong here.
first round. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. It's really weird to say that.
Yeah, because it's been
he
doing
has
well.
been
Yeah.
doing really well and he's been dictating the pace.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Yeah. And I gotta say, it's quite a gourmet match for our first game today.
It is, yeah. I really enjoy watching this game, matchup, because it's interesting to see how the Menat has to, respect Bison's options.
Yeah.
There you go. Goes for the throw. Plus frames.
Ooh.
Oh, doesn't get the combo, even though it was a counter hit.
Yeah.
A little
Here we
too
go.
far
Oh,
away.
the mix.
Oh,
The
yeah, the
mix.
cross up.
Gonna go for a reset here, probably.
Yeah, most likely. Maybe a throw. Okay, setting up the drive.
Oh,
Oh,
it
and
gets it
the
at the
orb from the back of the screen there.
It's guess for game.
Oh, and still has to respect the small little orbling. It's not your turn yet.
I hope he got so excited. He dropped his
Oh,
combo
nice.
and Gamma's sliding to victory.
Sliding in those TMs. Let's go. All right, that was really interesting. I feel like Hobby made some good decisions with the V-trigger, and for a moment there, I feel like it was gonna be it, but damn, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Just wasn't enough this time.
I mean, the decisions they do in the corner
Yeah.
in this game is everything for both
Yeah.
characters.
Okay, let's see. Game number 3.
Yeah, checking the dash with the crouching medium punch there.
Okay, has to respect that on block.
Yeah, because that V skill, it's quite punishable on block unless you do the
Yeah.
recall.
Unless you do the recall. Exactly. Oh,
the big
big
CC.
crush counter. Doesn't get anything, though, unfortunately. Oh,
Yeah.
and he had the right idea. Obi did the neutral jump.
Yeah.
Smelling those EX scissors. That's actually one of the best things you can do against EX scissors. Especially if you know that your opponent is very happy with the meter. But, I feel like Menat's jump isn't the best for that because her jump is slower than some of the other characters.
Yeah.
A little more floaty.
Also, her jumping medium kick can have quite a wonky hitbox.
Yeah, wonky hitbox. Okay, setting up the plus frames, but because he started from so far away, it wasn't really that much plus. So it does depend on where you slide in. Setting up the psycho shot here. Obi answers back, didn't trust the frame trap there. Ooh. Oh, lands on
Nice.
front. Nice.
It can be hard to know if that's plus or minus.
Super ambiguous, just like something like Dan's EX Dankyaku, for
Oh, yeah.
example. It's so hard to tell from
Yeah.
the distance. Is it plus or is it
Yeah,
minus?
yeah.
I really, I feel like Psycho Crushers, it's even worse.
Yeah, and Dan is he just makes you guess if he's minus or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah, you have
you're wondering
to respect,
what's going on. The Dan player doesn't know
it's
either.
too much of a risk, honestly, to try and answer back sometimes.
Yeah.
Once
Oh,
again,
the
in the
orb
corner,
far away.
yeah,
But gets it here, yeah.
something that Gamma has done really well in this matchup is just putting Hobby in the corner.
Oh, yeah. I
Plus
mean,
frames.
Bison is so good at just
Yeah,
pushing you into the
yeah,
corner.
even though it's so funny, his movement speed is atrocious, but
Yeah.
he just sets you in the corner.
Yeah, it's
No.
like the old saying with Rashid, It's like when you play against Rashid, you start the game in the corner. It's kind of like that against Bison nowadays.
That is true. But because you don't see Rashid that much anymore, you don't hear that as often anymore.
No, yeah.
Oh, the plus frames once again. And that's actually really hard. In a tournament environment, especially, I feel it's really hard to check every one of those EX scissors.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught by them. In those random spurs of the moment.
And we got the final round coming
Yeah,
up.
we did.
1-1,
go.
the final round.
Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
This could go for anyone at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I feel like both have made some good stuff. Is he gonna go for the down forward? There you go. Setting up.
And also something to remember with Menat. She doesn't want to V reversal against Bison.
Yeah.
Or V shift because she
Yeah.
needs that V trigger.
Yeah, you really need that V trigger. That's where the matchup changes. Setting up the orb, but now you gotta remember Gamma had the V skill. There you go. Oh, and getting caught by the slide. Interesting.
And Hobie got CA here.
Got hit on the way back there. Okay, activating from there. He was plus enough to do that. So Hobie did try to answer back.
Nice block.
Yeah.
Who gets hit by your?
Oh, I can't believe that. Got hit by behind.
Oh, nice mix. But
What's
needs a
gonna
reset
happen?
here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh,
that should
there
be
it
that should be
is. Just like the doctor
Oh,
ordered.
wait, he's not dead, I think.
I don't think he's dead. No, no way.
But he has no V trigger. He has
Yeah.
some bar though. Gets no Oki here. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Plus
frames.
frames. Oh, gotta be careful, Gobi. Oh, no, he didn't get anything
Yeah,
out of
it's
that.
so
yeah.
hard
oh,
to punish that sometimes.
And the dash forward from Hobie, he's going crazy right now.
Yeah, he has.
Dude, this is so hard for
Oh.
Gamma, and the crush counter to finish it off. Hobie takes it 2-1 against Gamma.
Yeah,
Like,
that was close.
that was super close. And what a way to start off the pools here. Doing a little fist bump there, of course. No hard feelings. These guys have played before,
Yeah.
so they're.
But what
they're
a
from-
first game.
What a
Imagine
first
going to
game.
a tournament. This is your first game.
Yeah. Like, even though, like, here in Finland, the brackets are not the biggest. They're not the biggest, but they're usually very stacked.
Yeah,
It
I mean-
obviously depends on the game as well.
Yeah.
Some scenes are stronger here, and some scenes have less players, so obviously...
Yeah, but also,
there-
you know,
there's-
the brackets are full of veterans nowadays. We're at the end of the game. Everybody's
at
been
the end
playing.
of the game. And now we have a release date for Street Fighter 6, for
Oh, yeah.
example. So, you know, those who have been playing, they're most likely gonna keep on playing until Street
Yeah.
Fighter 6 releases. There's not that much new blood, so to speak. Especially now that we have the release date.
Yeah.
I feel like when you don't know a release date for the next game,
I've been seeing though some new people coming into the scene, like internationally, that is like, oh, Street Fighter 6 seems cool. Is there a community for this?
yeah, true.
So there
Yeah.
might be those coming in.
Yeah, that's true. But mainly, I was kind of talking about this Finnish scene.
Oh, yeah.
There's not like that many new players at the moment. Even like the newest players who have been really leveling up. For Taco, for example, has
Yep.
been playing for over a year. So
Yeah.
so it's quite a bit of a while already.
Yeah, it's true. Taco is in this as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun to see some Akira action.
Yeah, it is. You don't see this character
Yeah,
often enough.
I play her as well.
Yeah, yeah, I
quite a
noticed.
bit, and she's really fun.
Yeah.
and she's quite underrated, but she's hard to play if
Yeah,
you're gonna
she's-
play her well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But she's also very exciting to watch always
Oh, yeah.
because she has some sweet spacing traps, some good whiff
Very much
punishes.
so, yeah.
yeah.
and
and has-
tons of damage
Yeah, tons of
and
damage.
great corner game. And
Yeah. Always exciting to see Daigo drop down from the sky as well.
if you play that V trigger, I'm of course man of culture playing V trigger too. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Atako also plays that.
yeah,
Okay, so we got Muko versus JKR. Muko has been doing really good in the World Warrior events as well. Like he's in the
Yeah,
top,
he's been leveling up.
Yeah,
I-
and he's in the top 8 for
Yeah.
the bracket. So he's in the finals that are going to be during this month later on.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go up against players like the best players from the Nordic region. So he's been doing a lot of work.
yeah. I mean he was a little bit wild before, and he's been toning that down.
Yeah,
he's
he's
becoming
been
way
toning
more
that
solid
down.
with
Yeah.
Birdie now.
But he did say that, okay, since we're playing on console, like now people have to deal with EX Dolphin
Yeah.
more. Like it's not my problem. They have
No,
to deal
yeah,
with
that's
it.
true. That's
because
true.
I feel like if there's anything I have to say critique about his gameplay, I feel like he relies on that as a crutch a little too much. But
I mean,
otherwise,
it's a great tool. It's hard
it's a
not
great
to.
tool, especially.
It's so alluring.
And
They're just
it's-
standing there, and you know
exactly.
you can just dive and get those points. You know.
Exactly, and especially when most of your games are online, like it's just a great tool, and I understand that completely.
But I think he's been way more like been thinking about the game way more lately.
That's definitely something I've noticed as well, and it makes me really happy because he has all the tools that are needed
Yeah.
to be good at the game. But obviously at this point in the game's life cycle, like the best players in the Nordic, obviously they're so good that
Yeah.
it's really hard to catch up on.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So sometimes you have those moments of insecurity because of that, like
Of
even
course,
though you
yeah.
have been leveling, like you. Okay, there you go, the spacing.
Oh yeah, the corner, Birdie in the corner, not good for the Alex players.
I mean, one of the best characters in the game, and even though Alex has great neutral, great buttons, like
Yeah.
he doesn't have a reversal, he doesn't have a three-framer,
No.
so he's helpless in the corner,
Yeah.
especially against a character like Birdie.
Yeah, I like Maiko taking just the right amount of risk here, like
Yeah.
showing the command grab, like I will do it.
For sure. Oh, using the forward fierce there as well to absorb that roundhouse.
Yeah. And JKR haven't gotten in at all yet.
Oh, there
it
is. The
There it
first
is.
dolphin is there. First dolphin spotted.
Yeah.
And he's oh.
Oh,
It's interesting to see, like, I'm not sure how well JKR knows the matchup, but he tried to answer back to the blocked EX Bullhead before,
Yeah.
so I feel like Miko will take advantage of that at
Yeah.
some point. Okay, just walking JKR in the corner right now. Crouching
going with the
medium.
V-Trigger 1, yeah.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is! Is he gonna dash up there?
Yeah.
He's gonna throw.
And
And
again.
another one.
Overhead.
Oh, I like that spacing! And
The wake-up EX command
yeah,
grab.
I
though.
was gonna say, like, he kind of tried to use that as a pseudo wake-up tool, but
yeah.
obviously doesn't have any throw invulnerability and
Yeah.
doesn't have any
It
invulnerability.
could have
otherwise.
caught
Yeah.
the shimmy there.
It could have caught the shimmy, especially with Birdie, but I feel
Yeah.
like the V-Trigger 1 giving the movement speed boost, it might have been just enough, honestly.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because it does dramatically boost Birdie's
yeah,
walk speed.
For sure.
Nice anti-air for Nico as well. Just waiting for that.
You
Oh.
got to guess after Birdie's
Yeah.
anti-air.
Oh, tried to go for the command grab already. Ooh. EX Bullhorn. Just get off me, man.
And in the corner,
And again,
Gets
JKR,
okay after
yeah. JKR needs to be aware of that as a block string option from Miko.
looking for the activation here. Ooh, no activation. Once
no
it got hit.
Oh, no activation again. And he's actually using the V-Trigger 1, V-Skill 1.
Yeah.
JKR hasn't used the V-Skill 1 at all.
He
Like-
hasn't had a chance.
Yeah,
It's been-
and he's had plenty of chances because you're up against Birdie, who is a slow character. So
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna pick V-Skill 1 as Alex, you gotta use that to build the V-Trigger as soon as possible because it's actually a pretty good V-Skill in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially in like certain matchups. Oh my god,
Ooh,
he's
he
getting
tried to
caught
do
by
the
those.
stomp, but
Yeah.
just a bit too late. Oh, nice
Once
read, though.
again, jumps the command grab. It's not the first time, oh, and the dash. I could do a command grab as well. And he's spacing those elbows. You gotta be careful with the whiff on the elbow because someone like Birdie can easily just sweep
Yeah.
the whiffed elbow.
Yeah. I think Birdie probably has decent punishes as well, right?
Oh, and the EX Dolphin in the corner. This is even better than normally because he doesn't have to dash up
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
follow-up.
exactly.
He gets even better.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, it just grabs him. Miko takes the...
Grabs Alex, grabs the
Yeah.
victory.
That was pretty fast, honestly. Like, I was gonna say that. Was that the first game? Like, that was nice work from Miko.
Yeah, JKR just didn't get the chance to play.
I feel like Miko played pretty economically as well. Like,
Yep.
he didn't, like, overexert himself outside of the few command grab attempts that
Yeah,
got
and
a
a
jump.
couple of dolphins and stuff, but
Yeah.
it wasn't
But
like they
outside of
weren't
that,
working because
yeah.
it was working, so why stop?
Yeah, exactly.
It just
And-
becomes another tool to
Yeah, that's very
to
true.
use.
And I feel like as well, he didn't do much in the neutral. He was willing to wait for those roundhouses from JKR as
Yeah.
well because you know that if you ever got hit by Alex's roundhouse, you know you're in for a world of hurt. So that's why I really like Miko's patience. He was just willing, okay, like, I don't know this Alex player, so I'm just willing to wait it out and
Yeah.
kind of see what they're going to go for
Yeah.
because every Alex is different.
Oh yeah, yeah. Every Alex is a
It's
different
one of
beast.
the most terrifying characters in a best-of-3 environment in a tournament, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a couple of those characters, and that Alex definitely up there among those you don't want to face in the first couple of rounds because
It's like I woke up with this,
yeah,
especially with
I
V-Trigger
got a
1.
gift now on Alex.
Yeah, especially with the V-Trigger 1 because it's kind of... it's not as
so
solid.
easy. You know, it's so easy to accidentally press.
Yeah.
So, like to flinch and press something,
Yeah.
and then he gets a ton of damage.
Or
into,
try to tech,
okay,
for
yeah,
example, because you thought that you were close enough, but he's just, reeling back, and now you're getting hit by the... And now you have to guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a very good start of the tournament, I feel like. In Still 22, just like we said before, Street Fighter V. And we've seen some entertaining matchups already. I feel like one of the best things about the Finnish and the Nordic scene, and if you want to like go even further, like the EU scene.
Yeah.
Like we have such a diverse character usage rate that it's always exciting.
Except Rashid. Except Rashid. There is no Rashids, but other than that, at the top level you have all kinds of characters.
So we're gonna have a familiar player playing on stream next up, because we have Tofma. I feel like he's a really, really good player, even though he doesn't play as much nowadays. I feel like he's Grandmaster or something.
Player.
I think he's like Grandmaster or something online. And then we have Kakahosu 666. So obviously, if you know any Finnish, you know that it's a pretty funny name. But I'm not going to be explaining that in English because there's no need. But it's interesting because I have not seen 666 play at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's gonna pick. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with him either.
Don't know what the level of play is gonna be. But obviously, Tofma is one of the better players in Finland. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, Jury.
Huh.
I feel like this is
Great pick if you're playing against Sagat, for sure.
yeah. Especially when you get that V-skill one.
Yeah.
Like, if you get that out, Sagat needs to respect that. But outside of that, you're a little more... You can throw the fireballs.
You have the EX flip and stuff as well. That goes through fireballs.
So the round start is like definitely the spot if you want to throw the tiger shots up.
Also a battle of broken medium kicks, let's be real. Like.
That's true, and I feel like Sagat is one of the most underrated characters in the
medium
game.
kick is so good.
Yeah, he has actually... And his matchup spread isn't that bad either.
Yeah.
I feel like
he just doesn't have that X factor that some characters have.
Yeah, and he doesn't have...
And he has to be, on point always.
Yeah. But like I was gonna say, this is definitely the part where he wants to throw the fireballs.
Yeah.
Because 666 doesn't have the meter and doesn't have a V-skill loaded up.
Now he has a V-skill though, ready. And does the EX
but that was the fully charged version,
yeah.
so I don't think it's still enough. But I'm using that standing meter grip so literally. There you go.
Yeah. And went after him instead of getting another one, but now has a second one here.
And now he's just willing to wait. I like the patience from Tofma.
Yeah.
But
there we go. No activation.
No activation. Yeah, I'm surprised as well because that's your last crutch, and they definitely tried to clash with the medium kicks.
Neither medium kick lost.
But you can't win in that scenario because Tofma had a gigantuous life lead there.
Yeah, I mean, when you have that much of a life lead, Sagat is pretty strong.
Yeah.
When you got to chase that life lead with Sagat, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. He's setting up the throw in the corner. He's gonna go for a medium punch, most likely. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Willing to back off. I like the spacing from Tofma as well. And that's a perfect. Yeah. Gave you the charge as well, just for show. Doesn't matter.
No.
Was gonna die anyway. That's a pretty fast first game there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like that against Sagat. You think you have the reads and you do the jumps, you press the buttons, and you just explode.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just works out. Like, it's perfect the other way, But Tofma playing really well here.
It's like flex tape. It just works. All right. Let's see what happens. Getting the sweep there.
Oh, nice stagger.
Okay, loading up the Fuhajin as well. Okay, now see, the jury is looking pretty stacked up right now.
Yeah.
With all the different systems loaded out. V-skill, we got all the Fuhajin buffed up versions. But Tofma doesn't really care because the life lead isn't there yet.
But got the corner here.
I feel like those whiffed Fuhajins are definitely something that Tofma wants to take advantage of.
Yeah.
If they don't hit on block. I like this pacing from Jury right now.
Yeah. Ooh, activation,
Caught by the roundhouse version.
No.
Uh-oh.
So unlucky.
Oh, it gets hit by the medium punch, but doesn't get anything out of it. Okay. Going for the follow-up. Oh, nice work
Yeah.
from Jury there.
Nice round, a nice mental recovery after
Yeah,
a mistake.
yeah.
It's not easy.
Even after a rough first match, like getting perfected
Oh,
and
yeah.
such, it's always so demoralizing. But like, nice work regardless.
And has CA here as well.
Yeah, nice recovery, just like you said.
Oh, what a
big
jump in.
jump in. Okay, the medium punch, it's so good in the corner in this
Yeah.
kind of a situation, setting up the forward roundhouse as well. Dofman needs to, like,
Oh,
you know,
nice. He found the hit he needed to get out.
gotta learn how to pick your shots in this situation.
Oh,
nice
and again.
with punish, yeah. But the EXDP,
Showing you can't pressure me for free.
yeah.
Oh, nice interruption.
Oh, getting hit by this, like, you really need to respect the frame traps from Sagat as well. Yeah,
That could have been CA.
Yeah. Doesn't have the best frame traps, but like if you're blocking, you need to be aware.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
After the standing medium punch, it's still plus on block, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to respect what comes afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Starting off slow here, getting hit by the EX Tiger shot.
Good start here
Yeah,
from
doesn't
Tofma.
check the lows as well. Great start from Tofma. Setting up the momentum here really nicely.
But you see, as soon as she has that V-skill, Tofma can't just throw fireballs
Yeah.
anymore. So it's way more...
I like that from Jury, but gets thrown in the corner.
Yeah,
That's going to be
plus
very,
frames.
ambiguous on block. Really hard to tell just how much.
Yeah.
Willing to give off some space as well. I like Dofma's mindset here.
Yeah.
Probably looking for the
Activation.
jump in. Ooh, I like how he just stuffed the projectile
it's
there
not. He's
completely.
Maybe he couldn't convert, he didn't have meter.
Damn. Dofma was like just dissecting the screen there for a
Yeah.
moment. Like
Yeah.
Jury tried to get in with the fireball. Obviously in the V trigger, the fireball is really good. Has like super low, has good durability as well. But Dofma just went back dashed a few times, was looking for the crouch medium punch there. I really like how he played there.
Yeah.
He just
I mean, the
dissected
game
the
plan
screen control.
for Jury was there. It's just that Tofma
Yeah.
I was so aware of it, he could
Yeah.
just kind of wait it out, pick
Yeah,
his
and he
spots,
was-
and
yeah,
did
he's-
a really good job with
Yeah,
it.
that was great. Just textbook gameplay from Tofma, I feel like.
Yeah.
Even in a disadvantageous matchup.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an easy matchup to play.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jury and V-Trigger is scary.
Oh. All right, this is gonna be good actually because
Yeah.
we're gonna have a Volix who hasn't been playing for a long time. I feel like he's taken a break of a few months at least, and we have also Toby. Oh no, sorry, that's gonna be Hobie.
Yeah, Hobie. Yeah.
So that's gonna be Menat versus Luke most likely.
Yep. And Luke, of course, all the rage on Twitter right now.
All the rage,
and
yeah.
has been for a couple of months.
He needs Luke. He needs Luke. You know the drill. You know the drill. But yeah, also like there's been a lot of Twitter discourse about the fact, what character has been the best during this game's life cycle. But I definitely agree, it's at least not this version of Luke.
I mean, you can never have a boring day on FGC Twitter. It's just
always
hot takes all the time. you know?
always find something to complain about. Like it's just guaranteed. But yeah, like I said, Volix hasn't been playing for a long time. Said that he's kind of having trouble staying motivated into the game, and I definitely understand. It's really unfortunate though because he did good. I'm not sure. I think he skipped the close qualifier for. I feel like he skipped the CPT close qualifier.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he was in the bracket, but he just didn't
Yeah, and
play.
he entered a couple of World Warriors in the beginning, I think.
He
did
had
really
some
well.
good.
Yeah.
He was actually at the cutaway point. Like he was at the 6th, 7th slot for a long time. And even in the fifth qualifier, if he would have entered, he probably could have gotten in the top 8. But like, if you just don't want to play at one point,
sometimes you're not feeling it.
Don't force
Can't
it
stress
because
it, But this is a matchup that is quite prevalent in our region because you see Phenom against Rikeman's Walnut with this all the time.
And Torpan and like
as well,
good other Luke players as well, and Rikeman obviously. So
yeah, I mean Luke has his fireball is so good, and you can kind of play with that quite a bit in this matchup. You know, with punish the standing heavy punch,
it's
like
one of
trade
those,
with the orbs and
Yeah, it's definitely one of those fireballs
Yeah.
that you can actually still use in this matchup
because it's too fast for V-Skill 1.
it's too fast, yeah. But otherwise, obviously, if Menat goes up against fireball characters, she usually has a good matchup because she can just...
But Luke does have some range on his button, so like when you block the orb toss a couple of times, he can contest quite well there.
Yeah. Oh, I like that check from Volix.
Yeah.
Waiting in the corner here. Oh, that's gonna be a punish. Very nice job with the target combo, setting up the plus frames, but Hobie challenging that. I feel like Volix wasn't really awake. Didn't continue with the plus frames as he could have done.
Yeah, but I like that he goes out of range and gets the V skill up.
Volix has always had good movement.
Yeah, -2 there, nice.
Yeah.
Checking if Hobie knows.
Yeah. The knowledge check. It's sometimes hard to tell if it's like the level 2 or the level 3.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a lot of corner carry. We're actually already in the corner. There you go.
Oh no, the drop.
The stun is building up. Doesn't matter though. The life is just too little right now, and the fire orb was still coming over, and that's one of the best normals to finish off around there, ladies and gentlemen. Standing medium kick.
Oh yeah.
It's just like even
though the button.
Yeah, even though the activation to V-trigger was nerfed, it's still so good.
Oh
and, and even on counter hit, you still get a good good confirmation.
And but we can see here that Hobie this time around has the freedom to press a lot more and like throw out the orb a lot more than he did against.
He's
against
playing
Bison,
more, definitely playing more aggressive than against Bison before. The -2 on the forward fierce as well from Volix.
And Volix trying to find a hit on those medium punches, which is easier said than done.
Ooh, that was actually really smart. Kind of delayed there for a moment. That was really hard to tell if he was going to go for the V-trigger. There you go. Ora, ora.
Yeah, can't afford to take even a single fireball when he has V-trigger there.
Nice. Like I feel like Volix played it really well. Like there wasn't really anything to critique or anything. Like
just solid.
Super solid. Yeah, exactly.
Like maybe there was like a drop here and there, but like overall
didn't matter because the momentum was completely in his favor. He
Menat was still in the corner. So.
Yeah, Menat was still in the corner. All's good in the world.
Didn't get to activate. You know. In a world where Menat is in the corner and she doesn't get to activate, that's a good world if you're on the other way.
That's true. It might be in general a good world. Honestly.
Maybe. Ooh, punish,
Gotta be aware of that. It's like sometimes Luke's target combos, especially the medium and the light medium, sometimes it's like you need to be aware.
You need to be looking for it.
Yeah, you need to be looking for that because from the normals, you can't really tell them if they're minus or not. You need to actually know that. It's the same thing with Cody's jab target combo. You need to know that it's punishable.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's definitely
plus frames?
There. Yeah, so many plus frames. And that was actually plus frames as well because Hobie was blocking when he... he was crouching when he blocked the roundhouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a combo there. I like that.
Guess for game here. Activation, the medium punch activation, that's so good.
Oh, it just challenges that with the EXDP. I'm like, I'm not
guessing, you're guessing.
I'm not guessing, I have the priority, and that was a good call. And because Volix is overall such a solid player, like a very calm player, gets the super. But I'm not sure if I agree with spending all the meter at this point, but we'll see if Hobie can make it happen.
Yeah. Oh,
gonna get caught there.
Yeah.
Standing medium punch in the corner. You gotta be aware of that.
Nice counter hit confirmed.
Yeah. And the back medium punch. You can get 3 in the corner.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. And plus frames again. And
nice
Hobie's getting caught. Yeah, Hobie's getting caught.
Time to guess. And you guessed wrong.
Unfortunately for Hobie.
Yeah.
Wow. That was really
a show
fast.
from Volix on how to dismantle Menat in the corner, I think.
That was super fast.
And he didn't give anything to Hobie at all. Like he was like, "Oh, I finally get to activate V-trigger from medium punch and everything," you know. And he's like, "Nope."
Yeah, and
get out of here.
I feel like you described it perfectly, but like saying that he didn't give anything to Hobie because he wasn't like overexerting himself at any point. So I feel like he played really conservatively.
Yeah. And you know, he made it hard for Hobie because there was an instance in, I think it was the 3rd round, where he jumped 3 times in a row. And you know, that can look mindless, but it's absolutely not. you know, to keep up the mental stack, to
Exactly,
keep
yeah.
Menat on her toes and
Yeah,
create
like if
other
you've
openings.
already done some conditioning on your
Yeah,
opponent, then
yeah.
you suddenly change your pace. That's definitely that's mind games. That's
Yeah,
what it's all
yeah.
about. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's all about. But yeah, that was really entertaining. These matches have been, flying
Oh, yeah.
pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's a lot of 2-0s, but that's
I mean,
the
time
nature
passes fast when you have
Yeah.
a good time. So
Yeah. There's like obviously these certain players who are predicted to go really far on the
yeah.
far with the tournament. And
So far, it's kind of been keeping to the predictions, I would
Yeah.
say.
exactly.
So we're waiting for our first.
And on a good day, Hobby can also do well, but he had
Yeah.
some tough opponents.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean, he did
Volix.
well closing
Yeah.
that first game out
Yeah.
against Gammas, because Gammas has becoming better and better. I feel
Better and better.
Yeah.
But I feel like because he hasn't committed fully to the Bison, I feel like that's kind of holding him
Yeah,
back for
probably.
a moment. Yeah. Because
Probably.
in this game, if you're playing Geef, you're deliberately holding yourself back.
yeah.
Honestly, because
Yeah.
the character is just the matchup spread is so bad that that's one of the main reasons why I always tell people like, "Are you sure you want to main Geef?
Yeah.
Are you sure?"
And of course, when we talk about, sticking to your main even though you shouldn't, so shout outs to Veggie, of course, from this region,
Biggie, yeah, of course, my brother.
Yeah. Playing Birdie in a
Yeah,
in a
he's
in a Menat infested
No.
world. Like,
Oh man, he's so adamant about it.
yeah.
But that's also like there's being adamant, and there's also just knowing what character works with you.
Yeah.
Like if you're really clicking with the character, you're clicking with the playstyle, and you accept the fact
Yeah.
that they have the weaknesses and they have the bad matchups. Like I feel like that's the most you can do.
Yeah, but I mean also if it wasn't like that, then every bracket would just be Luke against Sim,
Yeah.
all the time. So so it's good that people
It is, yeah.
really love the characters they
And that's
choose.
what I like about the EU scene specifically. Obviously, there's character specialists in all regions, but I feel like in EU we have such character diversity that it's always like up in the air. Like Akainu recently playing all about that Dan,
Yeah.
for example, and like
I'm doing well with him.
doing well with
Yeah.
the character, winning Salt Mine, for example.
And it's also forcing people to learn the
Yeah.
matchups,
Shout outs to Salt Mine
Yeah.
League as well, obviously. A lot of the World Warrior action has been on the EU side there, and obviously the Salt Mine League in general.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of big names coming through from
Yeah.
Salt Mine.
Also, it's going to be really exciting as, like, for the region and for the Capcom Cup, for example, we have the World Warrior finals are going to be held during this month. So it's
Yep.
really exciting to see what will happen in those last
There's so much
top 8
happening.
brackets.
So much happening this
So
month.
much
Yeah.
happening, yeah. Before the Capcom Cup finals, which is going to be super exciting as well. I'm looking forward to that LCQ.
Yeah. That LCQ is going to be full of killers.
It's gonna be popping, man. Let me just tell you.
I just want to see how many Japanese people are flying out,
There's so many people like Daigo, Nemo, all the other players who haven't, qualified, and
Yeah.
they most likely will be there.
So we have, next up, we have Smoothie Boy versus Taco.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
like-
going to be Akira from Taco, I take it.
I
Smoothie
don't-
Boy, I'm not.
Smoothie Boy, I'm
Familiar
not
with.
Yeah, I'm not familiar as well. It's always fun to come in these offline events where
Yeah.
people there's so many people you don't know because they're not particularly active in the online scene, for example.
But I can see Taco
Alex.
sweating a little bit because
Yeah.
there's an Alex on the screen.
Uh-oh. Always gotta be
Yeah.
aware of that. I think we're going to be having a button check first, so let's see what happens afterwards. But I'm interested in seeing, once again, another Alex. Alex is always one of those characters I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy playing against Alex.
No.
I don't think anyone does.
I mean, and this matchup, since I play a little bit of Akira, it's not too bad for Akira. I
Yeah.
think she can control space, with that heavy kick. And
Heavy kick.
she has the DPs needed and the damage output.
Yeah.
You just gotta be a little bit careful with those heavies so you space them properly, because Alex actually has some pretty good life frames and things like
Yeah.
that.
You gotta be aware of the elbows as well, like how you space your own elbows as Akira, because you can, like, the Alex player can get a crouching light light punch into...
Yeah, because he has
into-
range, and they might be slow, those buttons,
Yeah.
but they have range.
They have range. Crouching medium punch, I feel like it's one of the best footsie buttons in the game, actually.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really good. And standing medium kick, also, I think it's really underrated. And they did buff it, if I remember correctly. That's definitely something that I don't see often enough from the Alex players.
Yeah. But we can talk about Taco, knowing this matchup, but how much Akira does Smoothie Boy pose?
That's true.
Because she is quite rare.
Yeah, it's most likely, like, if you take your average player, they're most likely going to be familiar with Alex to some degree,
Yeah.
but Akira, you don't see her often. just
Yeah,
like
and
you
also
said.
if you play in ranked, most Akiras are pretty wild.
Yeah, they are.
Taco is quite reserved. I think
Quite
he's-
reserved, but he can be very jump happy if the opponent doesn't anti-air. Obviously, he is going to tone it down if he notices that the opponent is good at anti-airing, but that's obviously something that you should be doing anyway,
Yeah.
because in this game, jump-ins give you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they can dictate the whole...
And Akira with her damage and corner carry.
Yeah.
It's like a nice dessert being served, if you
Yeah.
get those jump hits.
It's like you get dessert, but you didn't order it and you didn't pay for it. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. And going with the V skill 2, V trigger 1 to Akira.
Yeah.
I didn't
Right,
see what
let's-
Alex picked.
Yeah, let's see if that's gonna be another V-Trigger 1 enjoyer.
That probably is.
And the waterfall stage, everything is
Yeah,
default.
yeah. He's ready to buff his Twitter account.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Plus frames.
Yeah, and the forward fears from Taco spaced nicely as
Yeah.
well. That's also one of those buttons you need to be aware of, because if that crush counters, it's gonna give a lot of damage with the V-Skill 2.
Yep. Nice. Got the jump hit, got the conversion, and the Oki.
Tried to back dash, but gets caught with the
Yeah.
standing jab there. Going for the activation already.
This is scary. You're gonna see Taco trying to wait this out.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow,
it's ready.
nice reactions, yeah. Even though, like, that's definitely reactable, but he tried
Yeah.
to parry that. I like
He's
that.
just
from Smoothie
unfamiliar
Boy.
with it. It's like
Yeah.
3 hits or something.
Yeah.
The idea was correct.
The idea was there. Nice first round from Taco. Okay, getting caught by the
Yeah.
EX stun gun. Caught by the elbow as well. Oh, and the back
tried
throw,
to
because
shimmy,
he
yeah.
tried to shimmy, but it's so hard to shimmy characters like Honda and Alex
Yeah.
because
Ooh,
their
nice
back,
V-ship.
their throw range is so big.
Yeah.
Oh, gets caught
He's
by
so
the
close
roundhouse.
to stun here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Boy.
needs this. Finally in the safe area when it comes to stun, but not in health.
It's really wow.
Oh, nice.
It's really interesting to see how Taco was doing so well in the first round, but
Yeah.
then he had like this moment of hesitation.
Yeah, I mean,
and started kind of doubting himself as well.
But Smoothie Boy just came out guns
Yeah,
blazing that
yeah.
round. And
ran
worked out for him.
off with the momentum. Oh, big jumping from Taco. Gets the
Yeah,
corner carry
go
as
for-
well. This is really valuable for him.
Didn't cancel this time, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, and standing medium punch from Smoothie Boy has been working fantastically
Yeah.
for him. Oh, just tried to go for the dash. Gotta be aware of
Yeah.
that. Even though Alex doesn't have the
Oh, he got
fastest
the jump
dash.
in again.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the DP.
Just spacing that roundhouse, like you said earlier.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Keeps them in the corner.
Yeah. He's aware of the V-Trigger 1.
Oh, gets caught in the recovery there. That's not gonna be minus enough. Oh, that was such an ambiguous jump in. That was really hard to tell because I definitely thought that. No, he tried to go for something.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're seeing a lot of nerves from both players here.
From both
Yeah.
players, and even though Taco is, he has been attending a lot of tournaments. He's
Both of them laughing
obviously-
it off.
Yeah, both laughing them
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Obviously, they know. They
I should have been dead, and you should have been dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Once we get the camera to the gameplay, we're gonna see what happens next. Now
Yeah.
we're gonna keep watching the players. I don't mind. It gets caught there.
Yeah, just
Big boot, but you don't get anything out of that without the V-trigger.
both just bringing out the big boots on each other.
Yeah. Yeah, both have actually big roundhouses.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, actually,
You have to be really fast with the follow-up
Yeah.
because otherwise they're going to be left in the floating state.
yeah.
really scary. I feel like Smoothie Boy could have, like, I feel like if he would have used V-Trigger too, that would suit his playstyle
I was
more.
thinking
Like,
that as well.
Like, I don't understand why he's picking V-Trigger 1.
I mean, Twitter.
Yeah, that is true. And that tournament, like,
Oh,
the
the
Daigo,
wrong way,
unfortunate follow-up miss from Taco there. Got the... Oh, and that's definitely dead. More than dead. That is dead twice in a row.
Yeah, everybody got hit by that. If you don't have the anti-air there, everybody got hit by that command grab.
See what happens there. Taco doing the neutral jump there, maybe waiting for an elbow or something similar.
I gotta say, Smoothie Boy actually been impressing on me with his choices.
Yeah.
Like, when he's going for the grabs, when he's going for the
the
headbutts.
conditioning, the
it's
mindset.
just not mindless.
Yeah.
It's like he's picking his spaces really good.
Picking his spots, but nice whiff punish from Taco there.
Taco playing really well in neutral right now.
Now he's getting into his own pace. There you go. You can see the
and this is matchup
pressure.
knowledge check.
Yeah, knowledge check after knowledge check. That was just stagger after stagger. I feel like Taco definitely got into the groove of things. Yeah, I really want to say as well, I'm impressed by the button choices.
Ooh,
and,
nice.
Like,
yeah.
different situations from Smoothie Boy. Like this, for the first time I'm seeing him, I'm impressed.
Yeah, and it looks like all nerves are gone from Taco now. I think Taco's playing really well.
Yeah.
And here he comes again. It's a knowledge check with Akira's corner pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stunned.
That's so bad. Oh, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah. Is he gonna go for the reset here?
Oh, that's sweet. Gets the whole thing.
Oh,
and
nice,
the neutral jump to finish things off there. Taco moves on 2-0, but even though it was 2-0, there were moments where I thought that, hey, Smoothie Boy
was
could
really
pull
smooth.
off the win. Yeah, he was smoothing.
Yeah. I like that. I always love watching Akira. I think she's such a fun character to watch.
It's also such an interesting matchup because it does, like, they have similar tools. I feel like they have similar crouching medium kicks. Obviously, Akira's one is cancelable, but similar ranges with the roundhouse, for example.
Yeah,
both have big crush counters as well. They get a lot out of their crush counters, I feel. So that's always like such a dynamic matchup where if you can set the pace, set the offense, like, it's really good for either character.
Yeah.
Obviously, Akira has a reversal, so you need to be a little more respectful. But if you go in on Alex, you should definitely take that momentum away from him.
Yeah, and you could see like he was reserved while Alex was having the V-trigger activated.
Yeah,
like you can't just go into all the tackle strings, the fireballs, etc. So he was doing really well in that regard.
This is actually going to be a big one because we have a Lohi versus Mike Muko next. So that's going to be Birdie versus Oro.
Yeah.
And I feel like... I feel like when I last talked to Biggie, I think he said that he doesn't like the matchup. Because,
because of the V-trigger. I mean,
V-trigger, and I feel like otherwise, obviously, Birdie's buttons are better.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
But I feel like if Oro gets the zoning game going, it's actually really tough for Birdie to close the distance because you get the V skill 1 and you get the orbs as well, and Birdie's jump is so awful at trying to jump over projectiles.
Yeah.
It's easy to snipe with the upwards fireball as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to be using you have to be close using like the bullhorn, but can you even play in that distance against Oro? I don't know. I feel like you default into an area where Oro wants to zone.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested in seeing how Lohi will approach this matchup. And I know that Lohi has been grinding this character for
these guys must have played before, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We're probably gonna see some character and player knowledge coming up. Yeah.
And he's definitely picking the Onibi, the V skill 1, because in this matchup you can actually get them out really well, because Birdie is such a slow character, can't really challenge from the range. Obviously the chain is there, so if you're caught up on the startup frames of Onibi, there's a lot of them, by the way.
Yeah.
If you get caught by that, you're gonna get chained up. But let's see what happens. I feel like Lohi will definitely try to zone out for the most part.
Yeah.
And when he gets the V-trigger, he will go in. It's actually a fun matchup to watch, so I'm looking forward to this one.
And of course, you know, if it doesn't work out for Lohi, he always has that V-trigger comeback.
Always has
And
that,
Lohi always been good with V-trigger characters. I mean, been playing Urian before.
Yeah, I feel like also Oro is one of those underrated characters. Like, I feel like people undervalue the amount of comebacks you can do. Like, even though like some of the tools are obviously subpar, he doesn't have the best normals, he doesn't have best this and that, but like I feel like
but the reward he gets for
the
hitting,
reward is
even
just,
without V-trigger, it's
nuts.
crazy sometimes.
It's nuts, dude. And they've even buffed some of the tools, like the medium kick Tatsu, for example.
Can really doing work so far. Both in V-trigger now. Gonna be an activation.
Activation here. Now Muko has to hold all of this, gets thrust up in the corner and gets thrown, and that's gonna be dead.
Try to do the EX full hard into activation.
Yeah.
I'll wake up, but Lohi taking the throw there really well.
Oh, and that's gonna be a punish from Lohi.
Gets Oki after this.
I like how he went for the side switch because he was closer to the corner, so he obviously wants to get Muko in the corner as fast as possible. But
now he's in the corner, and this
is a bad time for Oro. He does have a reversal, but like he needs to be.
And you know, Lohi will bring it out. Like
he will, because he was very liberal.
That's a stun. That's a stun.
That's a stun, definitely. No, it's not. Wow, I can't believe that. Oro has some, you know, vigor for an old man. Holding his own.
Drinking that Nocco before the game.
Good call there. Shout outs to Nocco, one of our sponsors. Forward medium punch once again. That was spaced pretty okay. Miko didn't get a punish on that at least.
And it's nice in this matchup. I feel like it's nice to have an actual button anti-air.
Yes, for sure, because like that's one of the most annoying things about Oro is that with the way they can bait out the reversal. But I feel like because crouching medium punch is pretty fast, you can actually do it and do it again and actually beat out the double jump. So that's why I feel like Lohi's jumping backwards because he knows that. He knows that.
You could see like
he went for a hard read.
I was just gonna say before Michael did EX Dolphin Dive, he didn't dash up in this because he respects that Lohi will check it.
Yeah, he will.
And now he dashed up, did EX full horn because he thought Lohi would check it.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, that's
like
big.
That.
Can he kill here?
I don't think that's it. Yeah.
Oh, there it comes.
There it is. Now he needs to activate, but unfortunately didn't activate it enough time and gets swallowed up by the armor.
Couldn't he activate of EXDP?
Could you see that sigh of relief from Muko? He rolled his eyes back and he was like,
I could see the sigh of
too close. Too close for comfort. Yeah. Let's see. Game number 2.
Oh, nice sweep.
Yeah. Getting a double dash. Oh, and the meaty overhead in the combo.
Yeah. He's been sweeping the floor with this.
That was so bad for Lohi, unfortunately.
Time to guess. Time to guess again. Oh, he gets
it. Dude, Muko is being really good at this point. Lohi hasn't even gotten anything to start off in the game. Like, he hasn't gotten anything started.
You know, I've had Lohi in this situation, and he turned it around, so you can never count him out.
Never count him out, especially with this character. One of the best comebacks in the game, for sure.
Gets the dash in. Nice anti-air.
He's had a really good time with those anti-airs.
Nice.
I like the bullhorn.
It's been really hitting them this time.
Yeah. Getting those command grabs, they're really paying off right now. Another one.
He does not want Lohi to activate. Oh, that could have been it.
Yeah, he could have confirmed that. Oh, he went for the EX bullhead. And now it's only one crouching jab away. I feel like the birdie in this situation is so good because you're only looking for that crouching jab. And that was that. That was really fast.
I gotta say though, I think this on paper might be our first upset.
Yeah,
I
agree. I agree.
But it also shows the work Maiko is putting in. Like
and I feel like Lohi didn't get into those situations in the matchup where it becomes really favorable for Oro. He didn't get the full screen control. It was more like Muko was closing.
He got one activation.
Yeah, he got one activation. He didn't. I don't think he used Onibi at all.
No,
in the
that's
matchup.
true.
He didn't get the chance, and like
Muko was just prepared. You know, he was throwing those cans like You know, like
Yeah,
he
he's
had a
always
whole
having
box
that
of Nocco
always-
with him. Yeah.
He
And-
definitely had those Nocco cans rolling around like this, like. Okay, we have next up. I think we have a kind of a newcomer to the game, Galaxy Star X,
Okay, yeah.
going up against Hobie.
Yeah.
So it's going to
This
be
should be on the
loser's
loser
bracket,
side, yeah.
loser's side. So loser goes home,
Yeah.
but stays in the venue.
Of
most
course,
like,
hopefully, yeah.
because we got a lot of games
Yeah.
coming even after this. So.
No ending Walker walk out of the
No,
menu.
ending-
Shout out to ending Walker.
Dude, shout out
Yeah.
Sandy Walker. Dude, I can't get enough of that. That was so funny.
I don't
Like,
know.
that's
It would
one of
be
the-
like one of those iconic moments, you know,
Yeah.
that you see on YouTube
that-
years from now.
That thing was in the news in so many
yeah,
different
like you
countries.
can see
It
on
was actually
Kotaku and like.
it was actually the Finnish newspaper as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the esports side of things. That was really funny. I was like, I can't believe this
Yeah.
guy made it to the Finnish news.
I saw that. I think it was High Fight that did this like really funny meme as well, where he took like the
Ryu ending.
the Ryu.
Yeah, I can't get enough of that. That was so good. That was
man,
actually,
I love the FGC.
Yeah, those moments are what makes it all worth it.
Oh, Galaxy Star X. Okay, I
Yeah.
actually played with him
Yeah.
before.
He's actually an artist in the scene, so he does a lot of like artwork and stuff. So, love seeing that.
Yeah, he's a Necalli player.
Yeah, he's a Necalli player. I don't think this is like his most active game.
No.
So, but I like the fact that he's still participating in the tournaments and being there. That's always something that even though you know that you're probably gonna lose at some point, you might go 0-2. But I like the fact that you're still.
I mean, I was in the Moomin game yesterday.
Yeah.
Got,
yeah.
got
Me
absolutely
too.
blown up.
I won my first game, but I lost to OP Nipsu.
Yeah, Nipsu.
Please
Nipsu.
nerf.
Yeah.
Please nerf Nipsu.
Yeah, Moomin Papa didn't carry me.
No, unfortunately, the
destroyed me,
Papa
yeah.
wasn't enough. The blunderbuss didn't work as I wanted. Unfortunately.
I'm just gonna nod like I understand what you're talking about because I got
You
hit by
didn't
some
get the-
banana move like
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh man, good time here at Install
Yeah.
22.
Oh, the trade. I think
see.
like nice.
Jumping. Didn't get the confirm,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Galaxy Star definitely has like an aggressive nature to his game.
Yeah.
And that might be good against Menat. Yeah,
Okay,
really
gets
nice.
this guidance there, stuffing out the projectile there from Hobie.
Yeah. Plus
The
frames.
Plus frames, but he's so stubby that,
Yeah.
like in this matchup, it's so hard to continue from that plus frames because you're not in the range for standing jab,
Yeah.
for example.
Activation though. Here the party starts.
I like that. Oh,
and gets
okay.
jumping. Yeah.
And the plus frames.
Oh,
Tried
checks the jab.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
dash. Sorry, nice dash check.
Oh yeah,
Standing
that's
punch.
exactly what Menat wanted.
Yeah, that's most certainly
Yeah.
dead. I feel like Galaxy Star had some good moments in the match.
Oh, yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like he actually got
He got the activation. He got Menat to the corner.
yeah, and had some good plus frame situations,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough. He went for the risky,
nice.
went for the risky dash and got
Yeah.
punished from that.
Gets the explosion. I don't know how much experience he has fighting Menat.
Most likely not too much.
She is a weird character to fight.
She is. She's so different. Like the momentum is so different.
Yeah.
And if you're not aware of the fact that she doesn't really have hurt boxes,
Yeah.
and you can't really challenge the orb, like it's gonna be a
Oh
tough
yeah,
time.
and
It's gonna
like,
be a really
like
tough
the
time.
orb toss is such a volatile situation because it can be
Yeah.
minus, it can be plus a gazillion. It's
Yeah,
it's hard. Should I check? Should I walk
yeah.
forward? Should
Definitely
I just
one
block?
of the Definitely one of those characters. You don't know the matchup you're in for a bad time.
Yeah.
Because like nothing in general like works in the same way
Yeah,
against
yeah.
like a general Shoto character or something. You can't really apply the same logic
Yeah.
necessarily.
Oh, nice
Oh,
jump.
nice neutral jump, but didn't finish off the combo there. That's
Galaxy Star like trying to get in.
Yeah, name of
He
the
has to.
game, standing
Yeah.
medium punch.
But didn't get a chance to activate.
Yeah, that's the most unfortunate thing.
I
Especially
wonder if
for
the
a character.
Seismo could be used more in this
Yeah.
matchup, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, look.
There it is. You called it perfectly.
Yeah, but of course Hobie had to jump it directly, so now he's like, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, now he knows. Now he knows. Because Hobie's one of those players that,
Yeah.
like, when he sees a thing, he's like, okay, now I'm aware of this.
Yeah.
He's on that level. Oh, surprise sweep from Galaxy Star. I don't know what Hobie did there, but he got caught by... Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, into the command grab.
the reset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to
No,
guess.
that was actually a combo.
Yeah. Plus frames.
Oh, so many
Jump.
plus frames. Oh, and a jump as well. Galaxy Star is going in.
let's go.
Oh,
Done.
dunk on this man. Let's go. Like, that's
Hobie, one of the happiest person I've ever met, but that situation.
probably frowning.
Is he still smiling? I don't know.
I don't think so. Oh,
Nice
the
sweep. Oh,
once
just
again
easy.
getting caught by
Oh,
these big
yeah.
normals. And now he's setting up. Now he's probably just getting the super. He gets some time to think.
Yeah.
The time to, you know,
Get some distance.
yeah, recalibrate his brain.
Yeah.
Standing medium punch.
You know, the scary thing playing against Galaxy Star is that
Yeah.
he's committed. Like, he is committing.
jump.
Look.
Yeah, he is committed. Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it.
When you play characters with mix-ups, that's A and O. Like,
Yeah.
you got to dare to commit. And he
I'm
does
spelling
that.
a forward jump sooner or later.
Oh, nice.
Oh, challenge
activation.
that. Yeah, I like that.
And has the CA.
Oh, it's so close now. Oh, what was that? I think he was
Unfortunate.
looking for the super. Honestly, I think he was super.
Yeah.
And the plus frames.
Plus
Now
frames.
he's going to use that EX stomp, but the dash check from Hobie.
Yeah.
Oh, gets caught by the B skill? Oh! Yo, he tried to go for the reset, but
Oh,
Hobie was
he had
ready
it.
this time.
Yeah.
He was like, not again, my friend.
Yeah.
It happened the last run. Not
There
again.
you can see like the small, like when you don't main the game,
Yeah.
like you do a dash instead of like a walk forward into
Yeah.
the mix,
Yeah.
and that was completely what made
That's-
Hobie win that game
That's
instead of Galaxy
actually,
Star. Yeah.
That's actually a perfect way to describe that because I feel like on paper, Galaxy Star had the situation.
Yeah.
And he got the hit in with the EX stomp.
Yeah.
He had all the options in the world.
Yes.
Could have gone for a normal throw, could have gone for a crouching medium punch,
Command
crouching
grab.
medium kick into another stomp, for example, but he went for the risky dash.
Yeah.
And even though like the dash is really fast, because it goes a longer distance, the total frames are longer
Yeah.
than the unbuffed version of the dash.
Yeah.
So there's, in theory at least, there's more time to react. And Hobie did exactly that. Got the punish, got the dash check, and it was all over, unfortunately. But like you said, I liked how you describe it, where Galaxy Star is committed to
Yeah.
doing these things. Like he's like, okay, I probably
And
don't.
that is so scary, you know.
That's so scary
when-
because-
like Luffy is that
Yeah.
kind of guy with Mika, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can't break his mind.
Yeah.
He just goes in, does
Yeah.
what he wants to do, and it's so scary.
And for a player who probably doesn't main the game, that makes his list of options a little more limited.
Yeah.
And that's actually kind of scary in some of those situations where like, okay, well, I'm going to keep jumping because that's what I want to do. That's
Yeah.
that's what I know is going to net
Yeah,
me
I mean,
a lot of
there's the orb toss going
Yeah.
on. I don't want to deal with that.
yeah, like it's gonna net me a lot of damage if I
Yeah.
get that in. So there's
And,
like
you
that
know,
as well.
Also, Nakali having that notorious jumping heavy punch. Like,
Yeah.
it-
It's one big hitbox
Oh,
and
yeah.
no hitbox. Really tough to challenge. But if anyone can, Menat can because she has crouching fears.
but I think Galaxy Star can be really proud of its showing.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna have Smoothie Boy versus Tuora Princi, and Tuora Princi, one of the biggest organizers of this event.
Yeah.
And he's he's actually really good at Street Fighter 4. And
Yeah.
during the glory days of Street Fighter 4, he was a good tournament player in Finland.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's so funny because if you ask him how he plays Street Fighter 5, he's like, yeah, I play Street Fighter 4 Rose in Street Fighter 5 because he tries to backdash, he tries to use the invulnerability,
Yeah.
but there's none in this game.
Got to do the scarf
Yeah.
on block. Like, it's pretty legit in this game too, though.
It is, it
Yeah.
is. And I feel like the character is also like one of those, like, she's okay on paper, but she does have, like, those struggle moments.
Yeah.
And she
But
doesn't have the same X factor as other characters.
I do like this version of Rose. Though.
I
think
also
she's
like
stronger
her.
one than what people give her credit
Yeah.
for. Like we have a Yu from Sweden plays a really sick Rose, but he lives in Germany now, so we don't see him that much.
Okay.
But it's hard to get like proper matchup experience against this character as well. And like when she gets certain hits in like the different V triggers, she can do some nasty stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And like, let's not even speak about V Trigger 1.
Yeah.
It's so good. I feel like it's actually a decent V Trigger.
Yeah. I feel like both of her V triggers does a good job.
Yeah.
She just needs the proper hits or like the proper situation.
And they did buff up the V Trigger too, and where you can't just lay on the ground with the delayed wake up like I'm not dealing with this. Unfortunately, you have to deal with this in some form.
Can't be big chilling anymore.
Yeah, can't be big chilling. Yeah. All right, but I feel like because Dora Prince is not like one of those active players of this game, I feel like he's not gonna have a good time against Smoothie Boy's Alex.
Just as against Menat or like other characters, Alex is actually a character that does well against these kind of characters.
He has so many of those I'm gonna skip neutral kind of options. The EX Stomp, even the
EX Elbow.
And even the EX Stun Gun.
Yeah.
If you throw it out like sparingly, it becomes like a really terrifying tool.
So question is, how much Dora Prince? Am I saying that correctly? I don't know.
Dora Prince, yes.
Dora Prince.
Yes. Very nice word.
How ready he is for Alex.
I do not think he's as ready
because
as he
Alex
would like
wasn't
to
in
be.
SF4, let's remember that. He never played this matchup ever.
Yeah, he's played some of the Alex. Probably he had a moment where he started grinding the game.
Yeah, but you can't play SF4 Rose against the non-existent Alex.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now we're seeing Smoothie Boy use the V skill already.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's already got half of the V trigger. Dora Prince realizing that he was like, okay, I gotta get it.
Yeah, now he has the full V trigger.
Yeah.
All according to plan. Let's go. Oh, I missed time.
Okay, trying to set up frame traps here.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, getting that lucky throw there.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you don't see this character much, so he probably doesn't know that's a -4 move.
Yeah. Like, if you don't know how Rose's frames work, honestly, you're in for a bad time as well. Because
did not debate it there, though.
And there's also one of those, like, she's one of those characters where you can't really, necessarily tell if the normal is minus or plus or like anything in between.
Yeah. She doesn't have like the decent traditional moves.
Yeah. It's a jump in. Just a slash there.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that. What is it, like forward medium kick or something into EX Fireball and wake up? That is crazy from Rose.
That is.
It's like Luke suppressor into EX Fireball, you know.
The standing fierce there as well from Dora Prince, using a wide variety of Rose's normals already. Ooh, nice backdash. This time it worked. I can't believe I'm seeing Street Fighter 4 Rose in this game.
Fedora Spark, tips Fedora.
Milady. And that's gonna be a punish. Oh, he didn't get the Soul Spark.
Smoothie Boy, not cracking, but eventually get hit by that string. Yeah.
I'm actually impressed how Dora Prince has gotten his gameplay to work here. I feel like if Smoothie Boy gets the momentum, that's when Dora Prince will be in the trouble. He kind of had this surprise smile on his face, Dora Prince, there. He was like, okay.
But also, I don't know how much Smoothie Boy plays, but typically, like, backdashes, you know, you can punish them hard, but if you don't play the game that actively, that's not something you go into the lab and check.
Okay, this is an interesting moment. Okay, he's gonna get caught. And that's actually, that's mad plus. That's +3 on block, I think, when on the forward dash.
Oh, drops it. Oh, but picks it up again.
It's another chance at it.
Yeah, we're gonna look for an activation here from Smoothie Boy. Nice.
I like that EX elbow. Ooh, a big hit as well. Oh, I guess the follow-up as well from the airborne juggle.
Yeah, only thing that's better than one boot is 2 boots.
2 boots, yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, wow, okay, we're starting off like that?
Was he a Urian player before?
I don't know, but we gotta find him and ask afterwards. Did you play Urian before?
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, big hit. Oh, and another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's
That
getting hit
back
by
dash,
everything
yeah.
right now. Like I told you, he's gonna be in trouble if Smoothie Boy gets the momentum. Oh, nice. He
Has
dropped
the V-trigger now.
Yeah. Oh, clutch back throw. And the orb is gone as well. Okay. Oh, doesn't respect the activation. He's in for a world of hurt.
Nice V reversal.
Yeah, get off me. Oh, he actually got a punish as well. Oh no, doesn't confirm from the lariat. Oh, he got it all the way from the other side of the screen.
He
was
said,
like,
I gotta use my head. I gotta use my head in this matchup.
Sometimes you gotta do that, man. Dude.
The EX thought.
Yeah. EX thought? Damn, he really thought well there.
Yeah.
But like we talked before, like Alex has these skip neutral things. Like
again,
at these moments, especially at the end of the round, you gotta be aware that Alex has these options to skip over the screen.
And you know, it's like Smoothie Boy taking us on a journey, discovering his options in this matchup as we're watching it.
I love the narrative. Oh, I like the stand fierce there. Gets hit by the orb, but there was no reward for Dora Prince in that situation. Oh. Gonna sweep again, and this time
he challenges.
He actually challenged and actually got away with it. I can't believe that. Oh, the activation, that's gonna be bad. He's gonna go. Oh, he goes for the guaranteed Oki there. Doesn't go for he didn't have the meter, so he couldn't go for the power bomb, EX power bomb.
Oh, he tries to catch him lacking.
He could have gotten way more. Oh, the back throw.
There is no way. It's activation.
Oh, he goes for the super. Yeah. Oh, there was no V meter for Smoothie Boy to do a V shift or a V reversal.
I don't know what
he couldn't do anything in that situation. So I kind of respect that.
Oh, nice. Big boot. No anti-air.
Yeah, no anti-air. And he fears once again the air to air from Smoothie Boy.
And the backdash from Dora Prince.
Yeah, he loves that backdash. Oh, nice interrupts, and the boot didn't get to start off. And no anti-air once again. Dora Prince running away with these jump-ins right now.
Yeah, I think it's because Smoothie Boy, you know, he's like figuring it out as he goes, and then you tend to not look so much in the air.
Yeah, it's too little too late at this point because
he grabs the V-trigger.
See what happens.
Activation.
Oh, no way! Activation into the forward dash and gets hit by the elbow.
Can't backdash that. You can't backdash that.
No. That was nice head press.
Yeah.
That was really unfortunate for Dora Prince, but he needs to be aware of the fact that all Alex players have it in their DNA.
Yeah.
They want to do a forward dash into the EX power bomb.
Yeah. Taking the life lead here.
Yeah, good damage.
Getting you know, something to work with.
Yeah, getting some real estate. Oh, nice. Confirms the standing fierce. And that's gonna be a plus. Yeah, but the spacing was off, so he couldn't get anything from the trade.
Yeah. Maybe a command grab would have worked, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very little life.
Big
That's
life.
exactly what he needed.
Oh, he's gonna go for that. Is he gonna go for the forward dash? That's
the EX
+3.
scarf, though.
Yeah,
the EX scarf is coming. Oh.
Oh no! He tried to go for the parry.
Yeah, he forgot there's a shadow. There's the shadow hit.
Oh, that would have been insane. He was like, I'm ready to pop off with this highlight. Get me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Top hat finish.
You could see,
He has the Fedora Super and he has the Fedora as well.
Fedora Spark.
The top hat, yeah. Fedora Spark. Damn, that was really entertaining.
That was a hype set.
Yeah,
I love that.
Obviously, there's like people in this tournament where like have a different amount of experience.
Yeah.
They have a different, skill level. So I feel like in these tournaments, it's always the best to have matches where they're like super high level, and there's like these maybe not as high level matches, but they're always exciting.
Yeah,
because,
that's the beautiful thing about offline, because you don't see this online. Offline, you see people who just love fighting games signing up like, I want to play.
Yeah, and in online,
no
you're
matter
like,
how much their experience is.
This rank or that rank or that. It doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter here. But yeah, definitely agree with that. Wonder what we're going to be having next. I think we're pretty good. We've had some good matches, and we're pretty far in the bracket as well.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
feels like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of great games. I've been enjoying every one of them so far.
Yeah, big same. But definitely shout outs to all of our sponsors for the tournament. We got Bandai Namco, we got Assembly, we have Nocco, No Carbs Company, tasty drinks that have been available at the venue as well.
Yeah.
So shout outs for them for...
I've been seen grabbing a couple.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have Gamma versus Lohi, so that's gonna be something against Oro. Most likely the Bison. I don't want to think he's gonna go for the Geef.
No, not Geef against that zoning. No. I don't see it.
Yeah.
But Bison though?
Bison though? Yes, please. Give me some of that neutral skipping.
Yeah. You know, like, I wouldn't want to be on either of the side in loser's bracket of either Oro or Bison at this point, you know. It can really go either way.
But I feel like the neutral in this matchup definitely goes to Bison. The buttons, like Oro has crouching medium punch. It's a great button, but he has some stubby normals.
Yeah.
And Bison, on the other hand, has all the range in the world.
Yeah.
So
And also, you know, like Oro, he gets great conversions from anti-airs, but when you have options like EX Stomp, like those kind of things, you're gonna get a couple of wonky hits where you're not gonna convert.
Yeah.
And we will see, like, exactly. I don't know if I've ever seen this matchup, really.
You don't see that often.
No, it would be like Problem X against Broski or something.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say that I have seen.
I can't remember seeing it.
I have seen Assaultman. I think even in Street Fighter League they actually played. If I'm not like completely wrong.
They were on the same team, aren't they?
No way. Oh yeah, true. Never mind.
Behind the scenes.
That was something. That was that was something different. That was probably Assaultman event.
Oh, he's actually going with the Geef,
He's going with the Geef. I can't believe this.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Well, I have to ask him afterwards.
Like, dude, Geef players are
hopefully he shows me why.
Yeah, Geef players are like...
If you get into the space where he can't zone, you know, all his movements are like forward moving. If you flex those, it's like a free command grab.
It's actually a throwback from another tournament. We had the Assembly, I think it's Assembly Summer, or no, actually in Assembly Winter earlier this year.
Also,
Gammas did play against Lohi. Lohi played Urien back then, and Gammas actually beat him.
Oh,
yeah. We
got to talk about Gamma's outfit though. I don't know. I don't like this.
Dude,
Gets a jump in.
He's adamant about a lot of things, and that costume is one of those. I don't know why he chooses that, but that's his decision, and we have to unfortunately respect that. Nice anti-air.
He's doing really well here.
Yeah.
Now it's V-trigger time, though.
Yeah. Ooh, the V-reverse?
Oh, gets hit.
Oh, but that was such a shallow hit that he didn't get anything out of that.
He survived. And he has enough life to be able to compete still.
Yeah.
And V-trigger. Can't use any fireball.
Oh, he activates already. He doesn't want to go out before he actually activates.
You know, a jab here, and it's good night for Lohi.
Yeah. It's so scary right
now.
You can't throw a fireball. You probably have to just use that crouching medium punch. Oh, no!
Oh, a little bit too late, but he didn't finish him off.
Oh! And now he goes for the super! Oh, he lets the super! Damn!
Okay. I'm kind of starting to see it.
Damn,
I'm kind of starting to see Geef in this matchup.
I mean, it's not the worst matchup in the game, certainly.
And he has like stun and health to deal with Oro, right?
Yeah, but like the full screen situation where the problem is at. Like if Lohi ever gets to that situation, but I feel like honestly Lohi is not even trying to get into that situation.
Here it starts.
Now
we'll see what happens.
Now this is where it actually gets tough. And we need Gamma to, you know, be the tough that gets going.
And now he has V-trigger. So the zoning should stop very soon.
Oh, this is the bullet hell experience.
Yeah.
And like, look at the
you can see
big roundhouse though.
Yeah, the XDP.
Oh, and gets actually caught in.
EX.
Yeah, he's gonna just take that.
Oh, what will it do? Yeah.
Oh, and the V-shift. Unfortunately, no delay from Gamma there.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking for that, so Lohi gets away with that.
Because you're like, the Oro wants the V-trigger, right?
Yeah.
but really good from Lohi there.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been such a big whiff punish with a standing light kick into lariat, for example.
Yeah.
Or standing medium punch.
Oh, nice.
There you go. The lariat is actually really good in this matchup.
And just chipping away at Lohi here.
Yeah.
Again, the medium punch doing so much work. Nice neutral jump though.
Nice, I like that. Also gets a mix-up because that sucks in.
Yeah, that's one of the buffs he got.
Yeah, it is. It's actually really good.
Oh yeah, very good. Really cool, actually.
Yeah, I really like that.
I mean, I hate it when I play against Oro, but...
It's really fun to watch, like Oro always
Ooh,
is.
the big fears. Both fully stacked now, like...
Okay, he's gonna activate from that. Oh, the beam reversal once again from Gammas. Has worked every time.
Yeah. Ooh!
Oh, no way!
No way! And his V-trigger gonna end. Yeah. It's gone.
No V-trigger for Gamma, but he has a huge life. Oh, it gets caught by the big right hand.
He was holding that, waiting for him to land. Like.
Damn, Gamma's taking the first game here.
That looked really solid, though.
I feel like all of these matches have been super fast, but in this matchup, you can definitely see that the pace gets slowed down considerably.
He's in Lohi's head now. He's in Lohi's head.
Yeah, mind games all around. It's like you live here, now I live here as well.
Oh, the heavy
nice,
kick.
Yeah, nice interruption there. He's gonna get the Oki from the dash. Oh, looking really nice. He was looking for that V-shift. And the anti-air. Gamma is doing so good right now.
Yeah, he needs a big
He could have gotten so much out of that, but decided to respect the Onibi.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to get hit by the V-trigger here. It's like the only thing Gamma got to watch out for.
And now he's pushing Lohi in the corner. Yeah, the crouch jab is fantastic in this situation. He only needs one more crouch jab to finish off the game.
Right now, Gief is the best.
One of the best characters in the game. There you go, and call it like that. Call it how it is.
You only need that one situation, right?
Yeah.
Opponent has no health and you have that jab.
Nah, that's so good.
Yeah, everybody loves playing Gief in that situation.
Yeah, Birdie and Gief are like some of the best characters in the game in that situation because their crouching jabs are so good. Could have gotten a lariat in that situation as well. But Gamma's like these. I feel like he's.
Yeah, but it's so slow though. Can't he? Doesn't it trade? Like maybe he gets a knockdown, but he still eats the Onibi.
No, I think it still stuffs out the Onibi because it's so slow. Like there's like so many total frames on that startup. He could have gotten a roundhouse in that situation. I feel like Gammas doesn't respect his own options in that situation enough. Like he has that hesitation.
But we gotta say it's a strong round from Lohi this time.
Yeah, it is.
And now he has that stanky finger. It's pretty good as well.
It is. Yeah. There you go. The crouch jab challenges the reset situation or like the mix-up situation.
Yeah, it wasn't straight up punish, I think.
Yeah, it was. Nice work. No free SPDs for you, my friend.
But you know, he starts this round with super and he only needs one round.
Yeah.
Gammas here. Oh, that's big.
Oh, no, he tried to go for the SPD, but unfortunately, the execution failed him that time. You hate when that happens.
Yeah, unless you're against the Gief. Like,
yeah.
Then you rejoice. Oh, nice whip punish again.
Nice.
It's like all this damage is all from jabs.
All from jabs and lariats.
And one CC there was, Oh, again. Oh, this is looking rough. This is looking rough.
Really bad right now. Oh, gets the dash as well. Gammas moves on with the 2-0.
And that means Lohi is out.
Oh, he's out of the tournament.
Wow.
Unfortunate. But Gammas, like we talked about this before, he has been leveling up, and he's still adamant about playing Gief. I don't think that's one of like the worst matchups in the game, but especially in that range. If Gief can play that mid-range, it's not bad because Gief has good normals. He has
I got
standing
eat my words there because he really showed
the crouch
how
jab. He has actually a good jump in with the jumping medium kick. Standing light kick into lariat, for example. Those are some of the better options in the matchup.
Yeah.
But if it ever goes into that full screen situation, Oro can just,
I mean, we saw examples of that as well.
Yeah, we did, and he took a lot of chip from that. But he still kept going, and he managed to push Lohi in the corner, and I feel like he he played the matchup to his best knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
And he definitely took the win in a pretty convincing way as well.
Yeah, it's not often I say this,
Yeah.
but the Geef deserved that.
He did deserve that.
Yeah, he deserved
he
that
worked
win.
hard for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one, okay? But yeah, up next. But like I said before, we're pretty deep in the tournament
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Because we see people like Lohi getting dropped off. So
Oh, yeah.
that definitely tells you that, okay, we're not in the first games anymore.
No, yeah.
Some of the... I think at this point, Gammas is probably qualified for top 16, for example.
Probably, yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so. If this must have been at least a top
Yeah.
top 16 game, like.
Yeah, it's been great matches so far. All right. Last match incoming, guys.
Ooh,
Oh, that's going to be interesting because
I have not seen Tikivik in a long time.
Tiki Week versus Tofma, that's going
Yeah.
to be interesting because Tiki Week hasn't been as active as he would want to be.
Yeah.
And I think it's really surprising. But like, Tiki Week started off the game with Ken.
Yeah,
Then he switched to Akuma.
yeah,
And when Akuma got worse and Ken got better, he's still playing Akuma.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like if he would switch over to Ken, he would find more success. But then again, it's all about styles. If you feel like Akuma suits your hand better, like,
Yeah,
go for it.
I don't know, like Tikivik, he's a special kind of player.
Yes,
like,
he's one of those wild guys.
yeah, yeah. It's but not in a bad sense. Like he is
no.
really good at hard committing to
Yeah.
choices, and on a good day he can beat anyone.
Yeah,
He really can.
he can.
But how much have
I
they
feel
been
like
playing?
he's one,
Like
and he's one of those players who goes by instinct
Yeah.
for a lot of that. I feel like, and it's definitely one of those scary players in tournaments. I never want to play against Tikivik in a tournament because he's one of those players that
Yeah, I met him like in Rennes. We played it.
and
in
like
brackets.
it's just terrifying.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just
And we
terrifying.
obviously we played offline through the years a lot.
Yeah. I feel like this matchup is pretty decent for Sagat
Yeah,
in this game. Like obviously in the different games it hasn't been as good. In this game I feel like Sagat has the health pool and the fireball
Yeah.
game too, like, and the normal standing medium.
yeah. And Akuma does not
Yeah.
have the help for this.
Yeah, no he doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna be a punish. There you go. Dohma starting off really nicely here.
But he
Fireballs.
got that V trigger. Yeah, there we go.
It's not as good as it was. Obviously, this speed trigger
But it
is one
still
of the,
can get the
yeah,
work done.
But it
Nice.
definitely is one of those speed triggers that
Yeah.
has been nerfed.
Even though that that trade was bad on paper for. This is why you don't want to play
Yeah.
against Tikivik in a first to two bracket. You know.
No way, no way. Not me, not today, not in this
No.
tournament, not in the next
Yeah.
tournament.
Nice. But Tofma seems so ready for it.
Yeah.
He seems so solid today.
Tofma is such a calm player. I feel
Yeah.
Sagat fits.
You need to be that for Sagat. Yeah.
Sagat fits him perfectly because he's like super patient. He's like he always looks like he has everything under control.
Yeah.
Like from his expressions and such, like he's always that calm person.
Yeah, I think we can see a little bit of Tikivik's rust there, not converting of some hits he getting.
Yeah.
Nice block.
Yeah, respects the demon flip. And look at these
Yeah, yeah.
normals. They're just everything is landing right
Yeah,
now for
he's
Tofma.
eating more feet than a jury player at the moment. Nice V
Ooh,
reversal.
I like the
Yeah.
delay on the V reversal and
Yeah.
gets caught by the low
Because
tiger shot. Yeah.
even if he got thrown out of that, the Oki situation wouldn't be there, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't have any more V trigger.
Yeah.
A really good V reversal from Tofma.
That was great. Let's go. Game number 2. Tofma had a really good first game here.
Yeah.
Like, just completely dictating the matchup.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, Tikivik got to change something about his
Yeah.
approach here.
maybe more EX Demon Flip
Yeah, yeah.
or something into the palm, like the overhead.
Yeah, eating pokes like he's
Yeah.
Eve right now, trying to walk in it. Doesn't
Yeah.
really work that way with
Yeah, it doesn't.
Akuma.
Maybe a bit more of the Shakunetsu to challenge the Tiger Shot game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe some more EX flips. Nice, I like that.
Oh, nice challenge
Yeah.
as well from Dofma. And missed opportunity for an uppercut.
Yeah,
anti-air.
gets the activation though. Oh, that's a beautiful.
The neutral jump.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage. It gets the Oki as well. Nice. Gets the shimmy.
Oh, what's that?
Goes for the double fireball.
Oh.
There's the demon
Yeah.
flip.
Gets the dash up here. Yeah.
Oh,
Just trying to build some meter.
I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, but no
okay.
conversion.
Please don't lose like this.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know what to say. What are these teleports?
Yeah.
You never see Akuma's teleport in this game because, let's be honest, it very rarely has a use.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the Tiger Knee and the forward dash Oki as well.
Ooh, gets the hit, yeah.
Catches the foot.
And goes for the Oki.
Yeah.
Plus frames.
Yeah.
Trying to pull Sagat to the corner
that
here.
was
yeah.
not plus, that was hella.
Yeah, true.
Oh, nice. Gets caught by the top. The Shakunetsu.
Oh, that's too bad.
Big punish. Oh, he went for a reset, maybe intentionally. I mean, it's sticky. We
Yeah,
never know. We never know. Oh, nice challenge. Completely gone through the EX.
Is he gonna activate or is he gonna keep it for Akuma's V-trigger? Because Akuma, yeah, will activate.
Oh, nice
Oh.
challenge. Tough Guy's really good at that. Like, he doesn't let anything slip by.
Oh, that should have been it.
And the
too.
shimmy. No EXDP this time. I'm surprised that Dogma didn't go for it, but gets the V trigger. And this is that was a good round for Tikivik. But
Yeah, Tikivik was,
Yeah.
living on borrowed time there though.
yeah,
Tofma closing it out.
Crouch fears once
Yeah.
again. The forward fears
nice.
as well, but Dogma is unfazed. It's like an immovable stone or something. Oh, gets the counter hit as
Yeah.
well. And now it's actually really scary to try and jump into Sagat
Yeah, with
because
the
he
Angry
has
Star.
the EXDP as the normal DP as well. Oh,
Ooh,
big
nice.
damage! Look at the chunk! It's no wonder that everyone posts their tech on against Akuma because he has so little HP, man.
Yeah.
It's always against Akuma.
As a Seth player, I feel that. Oh, it's a shimmy.
The overhead.
Yeah.
No challenge on the V-trigger there. Oh, gets caught on the other side. The backdash was fast enough to recover. Oh, wow, what
That's
a
an
trade
odd
there. I've
interaction.
never seen that. Oh, and the DP there. Dogma takes it 2-0, and unfortunately for Tikivik, I think he's out.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too,
That was-
unfortunately.
A valiant effort, but unfortunately Dogma was just
Yeah.
too solid. I feel the matchup is also pretty good for
And
Sagat. and
what a way to,
Yeah.
wrap up this section of the pools.
that was super
Yeah.
explosive, yeah. And as
Was
stated earlier,
Just the last
Yeah.
little bit of spice these pools needed. Like
yeah,
a
definitely.
little bit of wild
Sprinkled
Tikivik on it.
Sprinkled in there. Okay, so we just got the news that the next game is going to be Smash Ultimate Pools. So if
Yeah.
you're into that, stay tuned. And that's it from Street Fighter for now. I think we might have some Street Fighter later on today. Not completely sure, but stay tuned, and you can see the schedule as well if you're interested in that.
For sure, for sure.
But thank you from me, Olvaha, and Rick. That was a pleasure as always,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. It's always fun.
And it's like just so great to have you here on the
Thank you.
Finnish
It's
soil.
nice to be here. It's nice to be here. Been looking forward to this.
Yeah. So we will be continuing with Smash Ultimate. Stay tuned.